No hesitation. I love it. And you know, we kinda saved 3 life. And get out of here, you Talia. High quality mythic player. You know what? You are here for the combo. Let's do the combo. It's pretty fun. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today I'm extremely excited to share this particular deck, because not only we are above 50% win rate in like highest of mythics, like we are 100 something right now, that's crazy, but also it's extremely fun artifact Tezzeret based build, and that's something I was trying to build for a long time. It's hard to find a good version, and honestly this is in my opinion the best version I have played so far. It really seems very consistent, and you play things like home host Seedshark, which is of course the combo of Tezzeret. You can make, you know, this cool 8/8 moment to play Tezzeret, and you will see it in the games and you will see how great it can be against soldiers. But not only, with the draw ability you really want to play some artifacts in the deck, because you want to discard something that is not a Bankbuster. You always need to play Bankbusters with Tezzeret. The synergies are just ridiculous. You are just missing out if you are not using it. And for this reason we have Mnemonic Sphere, and cards that you probably never seen played, especially in the highest of mythics rather. And the fact that we are winning with this deck so hard is really something I'm proud and happy about. So the card draws you cards, and the hidden ability of this card: first, it's an artifact in your hand. You can always discard it to Tezzeret and instantly get very nice value from the +1. If the game is slow, you just play it and you draw 2 cards. That's a decent draw effect, you know, and it's easy to play. So it's the same like Bankbuster, but you get 2 cards instantly instead of, you know, those later cards. So it's short-term value, but still card advantage. And if that's not the right matchup, or you need some lands or anything like this, you can cycle it for a single point of mana. So you can just waste this 1 island and cycle it. It also means I will show you some advanced magic gameplay. Alright, 60 cards. That's what I want. 60 cards. This is what I was waiting for. You have 60 cards in the deck. If 4 of them can be cycled, it means that you play effectively more than 4 the populates normally, because you get them more often. Each one of the other cards will be more often, and it's easier to cycle into them. So it actually makes deck way more consistent. Also, we have hidden combo, the Mycosynth Garden. You don't need to craft it if you are short on wild cards, but you will see it in action, and it can make a difference. If you copy the Mnemonic Sphere or Bankbuster moment you are top decking, suddenly you are winning the value game, man. That's insane. I had, you know, 0 cards in my hand, only the garden, and I was top decking. Then I hit 1 Mnemonic Sphere, I play it, I copy it with the garden, and suddenly I have 4 new cards. And I won. You know, that's pretty crazy. And other than this, we have Thran Spider. It creates power stones. It means that you have extra ways to play your spheres, Bankbusters. You can reanimate it with Tezzeret, and your power stone can be a 4/4 creature. That's often happens, and it often wins you the game, because Tezzeret has instantly a bodyguard. We are playing for the populates, because with this version of the deck we are kinda playing into the board, and we are also not having very much early interaction, because we need those value spells, right? We need Chip Sweeper, especially that the only thing I'm playing today basically is soldiers, all day soldiers, and Talia is a thing. I have seen way more Talias today than I really wanted, so this is why we went very quick on the removals or on the sweepers. You will see the rest in the action. I really enjoy this version, and if you appreciate having, you know, Tezzeret, Mnemonic Sphere deck in the highest of Mythic, and that we are trying to compete with, you know, some interesting decks instead of the usual, you know, stuff that you probably have seen hundreds of times, consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. It gives you information when the new video is up, so you don't miss it, and it extremely helps the creator. So if you are thinking about it, extremely grateful, and thank you for your support. That really helps more than you think. So let's go into the games. You will see some soldiers, but you will like it. You will see also a very cool epic 8/8s that smoke them in the face, and that's something that every control player I think enjoys. So have fun, guys, and thank you really for being here. Alright, guys. I call it right now. We win this game. You will see, because we are against mono white. How do I know? I played this guy 3 times already. It's so fun. Talia on the second turn every time. Of course we miss the mana, but we are on the play with the populate. I don't think his, mythic skills can beat this. So he will keep playing stuff, we will not do anything until we do and we clear everything. It took you a while. Let's see how good of a magic player we are. Are we good enough to hit the forefront? Don't forget he has Talia. I think he was thinking about whether he should play... Well, Talia is always best, right? Yeah, alright. He was considering Resolute Reinforcements versus Veteran. Oh my god, I'm a great magic player. That's crazy, I'm so good at magic. Look at this. Can you beat this skill in magic, just playing this sweeper like a boss? I love it. It's just, can you play sweeper in time? Yes, I can. Alright, round 2. Shark. Shark means we cannot counter spell, so that's a bit unfortunate. But we have things like Emperor and all this stuff, so our mana is extremely not optimal. Top 12 cards. They did not mess Brutal Qatar single time ever today, and they always have 10 to 12 cards. Like you will see in the video, man, like seriously. I have no idea how it is possible to always have this card in always top 10 to 12 cards. They often have multiples as well. So they're playing basically knowing that it will be really hard for us to have a second sweeper instantly. So we can, alright, we can play Depopulate right now. Then we get the Shark, and we can counter spell whatever he plays, getting the Incubation token. They also want to be really okay. Cool. I play it now because I don't want him to draw with Officer. He can make a lot of creatures on the next turn, it potentially draws him 2 cards. And here we are. The amazing Talia. You were not on the right turn, that's why he lost. Alright, that's a third wave. A casual third wave. Why not, right? Let's play the land. With Talia we want a bit more extra mana. Alright. We have the Emperor, and that's our advantage. So we are not attacking because Talia cannot go above Seedshark, so we already nullify the one attack. Maybe if I wanted to bait him into attacking with Siege Veteran, I should attack. So that would be some advanced gameplay that, I'm not good enough. But generally, this was a viable choice, just to try to lure him and basically take the risk. Like, what is the chance the Emperor is one of those last 2 cards, But he still might attack with the Siege Veteran because it's a 4/4, right? And now he's considering, is this an Emperor? And we will say, so he can go for the counter. So this will be a 4/3 when it attacks with a first strike. And this will be a 5/5. But we can pay 5 mana for Talia. So I think we play the Emperor simply because we can activate the Incubation token instantly, and that's enough value to beat him. That's one of the upsides for the Seedshark. You get really a lot of value, man, and it means that your spells suddenly have like 2-edged sword, right? You can not only defend but also attack at the same time, and they cannot handle it. Yep, 5 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can activate this ability or play this card. That's crazy. I'm just joking. I'm just a bit tired of playing Talia and the same deck over and over again. Like, I didn't see a single interesting deck since like I'm in those ranks. It's only mono red, mono black, and soldiers. All right, how do we do it? I will indeed go for the -1 on this turn because I want to be a bit wider. It helps against Brutal Qatars and anything wrong that is going on. And it's basically, the counter is +1 stat. Samurai is +2 stat. Yeah, you did it. That's crazy. Insane. I'm so proud of you. Let's play the Sphere. And let's play with, Let's play with colorless just to avoid any kind of pain lands. And we will draw card because it also creates a token for the Shark. I don't think we can lose anymore, man. Now we start passing. Alright, so this will be a 5-5, and we'll probably double block it. We also have this. Let's wait one turn, because with the sphere and counterspell, I don't think we can lose the long game. So if we don't get bursted, like we're at 15, so we probably win both ways, but he won't attack face, he probably would pressure the Emperor, because he can lower our value this way. And, you know, then we can start, you know, getting lower value, maybe something goes wrong, he gets perfect top decks. But see, I called it. When you see opening hand with the populate, you already know that you won the game. Not the case against mono red, because they just burn the last damage, so that's why the deck is so strong. But soldiers just cannot finish you off if you are not low enough. Like, they need this board presence to do anything. Yeah, and it's not like we're answering those kind of effects. You can do it anytime you want. Alright, something for 2 or 3 mana probably. Alright, what is Resolute Reinforcements? Brutal Cutter he would play probably, right? Let's draw some cards. Drawing cards seems pretty cool. And let's make some stuff. As you can see, his board is not growing and our gets bigger every single turn. And that's why we're winning slowly but surely. So with another Emperor, we don't care about stuff and we can start pressuring them in air for now. So, as you know, one of the disadvantages of meta decks is that, man, everyone knows exactly all the cards you are playing in your deck. And we know that they have no sweeper, so if you go white, they cannot punish you in any way. See? Brutal Qatar. Top 16, easy. And they are leaving 4 mana, because they are playing around Make Disappear, and that's why they didn't play it on the last turn. They need to switch day and, you know, night time, which means they need to play into the Make Disappear. That's actually pretty scary card, isn't it? You know what will be fun? Casualtying this. We sacrifice this one, and we play... Let's see the interaction. I think we should get all the copies, right? So we counter the Harbin whenever you cast. And casualty is, as you cast, you may sacrifice copy, so you are not casting. Alright, you see the interaction. As you can see, it's so much value. And yeah, I mean, I called it on not seeing my opponent hand even. Alright, our opponent goes first as usually, and our hand is not great, man. This is not a great hand, but we'll take it. And I assume the next one will be worse after the mulligan. And we have cards that will be relevant at some point. Let's go for double blue first. Our opponent is a bit slow on the aggression, so we can go deeper into the value game. Alright. Thran Spider, go. Haha. There's a removal, but we still get the Power Stone, right? So it will be handy when we want to play Seedshark with something. No removal. Maybe it's go for the throat, man. It's not as easy. Alright, we have multiple ways to play it out, right? We could go with the Seedshark. It's not an artifact, so it will die. Or we can do nothing and destroy evil on this, but we probably want the shorted, right? I think we want to play the Emperor. I think this is the play. Unfortunately, we flip into the nighttime, but I think it's something we can deal with. Simply, we resolve. We have a few lands and we can discard one of them. So, you know, it hurts, but it's not the end of the world. And we get pretty powerful board state, and we already trade for card with the Emperor. So if they use this mana to kill the Emperor, like, we are ahead. Let's get rid of the planes, because we have way too many of them, and we prefer island. I mean, we are in a decent spot right now. We have a creature, we have a planeswalker, and our opponent needs to respond to all of this, and there's not even shark, and, you know, still. Sure, that's a full mana march. And this is the moment. Seedshark, go and absolutely dominate this game for me. Thank you. You are a good shark. I think Make Disappear was amazing draw, because it means that we can protect it. And we also can get incubation tokens. So we won this. That was quick. And what a great control hand. Full removal. I mean, we probably will need it, so let's see if we got assigned a control deck, because if this is a value deck, we are so done. If that's a soldier deck, we absolutely don't mind it. Alright, this is very important. I want this value, man. And we probably smite on the next turn, which means a mnemonic sphere will enter the highest mythics. Mythic never has seen this card before. They don't know what's up. And our opponent is like, what is going on? Why am I not against Monored? And we'll celebrate it with a dance. It's his main phase, right? That's a good play. That's actually a very good play by him. But we get the value. And now he's in very awkward situation, right? He knows that we are getting very high value on the end step. Alright, Azorius. And they need to play into the board. That's a lot of damage, but we can handle it. I have... What? Is he playing around like Elspeth Smite? He shouldn't. And this one is a mistake, in my opinion. Like, yeah, even if you get hit with it, it's... like, you need to deal with it, man. We have all the removal in the world, so we don't need to rush. Those are 1/1s. Don't let it fool you. They are not 2/2s. It's just 2 damage on board right now. They should attack first to force some reaction, unless they have Siege Veteran or the Valiant Veteran. Alright, that's a 9 damage. Alright, you convinced me. I will indeed sweep this board. You are a very persuasive person. So we could kill one of the veteran to negate what? So 4 instead of 9. So this negates 5 damage. You know what? We are so packed with farewells that I will do it. And the part of it is that this exiles. So it means that he has less graveyard value. And you know, I usually am super greedy, so I'm trying to learn, you know, myself. Heya. In this situation, Sunfall would be way better. I would get such a big token that would be game deciding. But as you can see, the populate is enough, and I mean, in standard, all you need is handful of removal, and sweepers, and you probably win, right? Alright, we take it. We are on the draw, so that's not perfect, but we have Make Disappear, and that's a bit more perfect. We have the Shark on curve, along with the Thran Spider, so, you know, we have some things going on for us. You generally want empty board when you play your Shark. It forces them to make the play. So let's counter it, play the Shark, and see what's up. We could also just go for the Power Stone, man. You know what, I will go for the Power Stone, because with Bankbuster I probably can get, you know, a lot of value during the game. Like, this Power Stone creates us free card play every 2 turns, basically. Tovlar, sure. I mean, we should be absolutely fine here, right? Alright, we have the play, so... Oh, but in order to use Power Stone, we need to play something, right? So I guess we play the Shark, and that's it. Well, not really, we play the Bankbuster as well. That was calculated, absolutely. So we are starting to have some tokens. And this is what I like. As you can see, our, you know, stat line is extremely strong defensively, and this is one of the reasons I kinda like this deck. Like, you can be very defensive since turn 3, and they usually can kill it, but you can see how much it costs them. And now we crew. If he wants to kill the Bankbuster, sure, you need 2 mana. And now he cannot really attack, right? And from the next turn onwards, we will have more plays. So it's really hard to go through this. Aberrate always hits, so, you know, this guy just has everything in his, you know, Gurul attack deck. But it's still fine, we'll still probably win this. So, let's go with the Emperor on the Garden. Because then we can activate the Incubation token and get, you know, start from there. They have haste creatures. Tovlar doesn't have haste, right? Just to be sure. They have Reckless Stormseeker probably, so let's keep the double block, right? Because it will be a 3-3. And this will die, so we can block, but it dies. Or even the Arsonist, cause why not? Alright, do you want to attack? You probably don't. Alright, sure. So he kills the Emperor, but we get the double block. Let's see if he has 1 mana removal, maybe that's the play. Or he just loses it. Oh my god, this guy has perfect answers. Like, look at 3 random removals, each one for perfect against the card we are using. That's pretty hilarious. So, I mean, Power Stone will probably be our 4-4, right? That's probably good. We could also cycle. We could also Fate, draw cards, try to hit the land. I think I didn't play one, right? And Fateful Absence this. And then we have full control. Maybe. I will do it. I think it's a decent play. Of course we miss. Of course we miss. But this is pretty good value, so let's try it. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Man, those lands are not happening. And it means they can kill Tezzeret, but we still have the board wipes. If I wanted to get the Bankbuster, like, it would be pretty harsh for us. Alright. Man, this Arsonist is so irritating, but fortunately we have some, you know, depopulate action. We really want to play something, man. But I also want to draw. Very awkward situation overall. I think we have to play like this, unfortunately. I should attack because he wouldn't block, so... If we lose by 2, which probably won't happen, that would be fine. Sure. I guess I could Fateful Absence my own stuff for the card, but probably not worth it, really. Like, I kinda traded for a random card, so it's not the worst. Alright, that's the card we needed. So, let's go with the Fateful Absence first. Or the Populate, right? We won't get into board state when there's more than one creature, probably. Like, we want to keep them in check. And let's keep up the Fateful Absence, and on the next turn we play the Sphere, we draw the card. And as you can see, you always need to be prepared. Not sure what the last card is. Let's see the attack. No attacks, because it has no haste. Sloth, you checked it. I still want to be mana efficient, especially that I can pay 4 to draw, so they will get the card. That's fine. They instantly drain it. Okay, let's play the land. We played the Sphere. Now we can copy it, because we don't have too much value right now. And we can, you know, switch the land for the value. And we say go. That's a pretty decent one. Oh, it used mana from itself. That's funny. And we need to tap, right? No, we can just sacrifice. So that's fine. Let's go for this one. I mean, that's a pretty cool interaction. And suddenly you can see that we instantly get the value. So, we play Tezzeret. Now, this is nearly free, because it has 1 colorless only, so, you know. And just like this, guy with all the perfect answers at every stage of the game. Cause why not? And let's play the Spider. We still will dig into the value with this ability, but it's pretty hilarious that, you know, 4 loyalty Planeswalker, easy. I just have exactly the card. What a coincidence. And now we can play the Seedshark. This way we don't flip. And at this point I can attack. Because we can start pressuring him, and that should be slowly the end game. Especially with the Smite, right? Smite kills this one very easily. What more, if we flip into the nighttime, this has 4 toughness, and that's pretty cool. But with those creatures, they cannot really attack you. That's really fun. Oh, I guess they can, because why not? Sure. I'm not sure what the point. He has no cards. which means that this dies and this dies. So they did not get anything, and we get cool creature for free. Power Stones are pretty cool, and that should be it, man. Even those answers didn't help him. The Arsonist was the biggest deal. Arsonist is a scary creature, man. It's extremely expensive, but really messy to deal with. Alright guys, if there's ever a check for Mnemonic Sphere, my new favorite card, it will be this game. Because man, we need to invest 3 mana into cycling it, but we should... So we definitely start with the blue one. And it looks like we are mono blue with Consider, so that's an upside. I don't think it makes a difference because it's soldiers, they just play their cards, right? Sure. And now he's like, why the hell you have the priority? Consider should cost 2. And we are like, man, we are Mnemonic Sphere gamer. And you didn't expect it. I mean, all we need to do is dig into the populate and try to survive until we can play it. So Thran Spider will happen on the next turn. It's really good defensive creature. If they Brutal Catar, like what can you do? They're just good at magic. Absolutely great at magic. They missed the 3-drop, which is some consolation. So we are recycling at least 2 of them. Maybe the third one will be played, we'll see. Alright. Now we are talking. Do we expect this to die? I definitely do, because we don't care about the passive from the Seedshark. 2/4 that stays in the board is already all we need. So he needs Brutal Catar, so it means he will have Brutal Catar. So it means that the other thing, the whenever part is just wasted basically. And the Power Stone is relevant. It's extra mana that we can use for a lot of our spells. Myral. Alright, that's good. That's actually pretty darn good. We cannot play Tezzeret. Talia. Man, Talia is freaking absolutely annoying. And we will have to play like this just because we cannot do... Normally we would play Bankbuster on top of this or just the Sphere and we would already start getting the tokens. We need to hit 7 mana, man, during this game. How do we do it best? I think with this. This way he attacks with Myral, creates infinite tokens, and we will cycle the Sphere at the end step, so there is a chance we hit the Populate or Sunfall, which would make it much easier. See? They always have it. The only choice was, do I want Myral more or Brutal Catar? There was never a question, do I have a Brutal Catar in top 11 cards? Because the answer is every single time, yes, I had it. Yes, I had it. I'm a good Mythic player. I never didn't have it. So, what the situation is, the Thran Spider is like the lifeline right now, and we can still absolutely... One sweeper and this game is over. But can we get to a sweeper part? Because we drew the wrong one right now. The Populate would already win the game. I mean, that's not great, but we take it. We absolutely take it. And we pray. Or hope, depending on, the attitude. The Populate? The Populate? Nope. You are not a Mythic player. Alright, how do we do it, guys? How do we do it? Tezzeret probably, right? It's decent value. And how much damage? 8? And probably 10. So we might not be dead. So for this reason, do we have anything that we can activate? Not really. So let's create Power Stone into a cool creature. Alright, and you absolutely know it will be Harbin, right? No other choice. Just to have everything you need. Brutal Catar, even 2 of them. You could say that top 12 cards doesn't give you... Yeah, he has just everything. He has both another Catar and Harbin, because he's just so good at magic, man. Imagine if we were so good at magic and we drew a single Depopulate. Oh boy, really unfortunate game, and jokes aside, like, he got better draw, and that's all there is, to be honest. So let's see this hand. We are going first with Fateful Absence and the Emperor. That's usually what I'm looking for. And even though we don't have double white mana, we have the garden, so it can be a 5-drop because we can, you know, filter the mana basically. And look at this, who would think that we'll play against a soldier deck? I know, crazy. Let's see the Thalia on turn 10. You know, that's how you become Mythic. You just smash this Thalia on every board on this turn too. See? High quality gaming right there. How could you ever play Magic better than this? Alright. I'm salty because it's literally like the third soldier deck in a row that plays third Thalia on the row. This is literally the like this is the only thing I see. And you know what happens next? 10 cards, let's see this Brutal Qatar. Will they ever miss it? No. There is not a single game they miss Brutal Qatar in top 10 cards of their life. I'm counting, man. It's literally every single game like this. And I mean, very, very cool. So do we want to pay the tax to ambush them? I mean, we kill Thalia this way, so yeah. I hate it. It sucks. I pay 3 life, but I also get really high value. Sky Strike Officer. Cool. I cannot make this appear because I'm not good enough to play my spells because of Thalia. No hesitation. Absolute zero hesitation. I love it. Unfortunately, I don't get the shark trigger, but you know. And you know, we kinda save 3 life. And get out of here, you Thalia. High quality Mythic player. Alright, and that should be enough to win the game. See? High quality, just play your spell. And that might be enough. You know what? You are here for the combo. Let's do the combo. It's pretty fun. I could just activate it. They have a flying 2-3, right? So if I minus Tezzeret, I mean, we have Shark, but they probably have just second Brutal Qatar, right? Let's still do it. I mean, an 8-8 probably shouldn't be the worst play. 4 mana 8-8 and the Planeswalker. Alright, let's see if your fair deck can outvalue even this combo. Make this appear. 2 mana counterspell? Are you crazy? When will you play it? It's so slow, just have 1 mana counterspell. Isn't it funny that 2 mana counterspell is so slow in standard that you basically cannot even play it during the game? We'll play it at like turn 6 just because we are so pressured. So he still should attack for the token. Alright. He wants to pump the Sky Strike Officer. It's weird that he goes for the kill, to be honest. How are you going to do? That's funny because this didn't transform, it just is a creature. Alright. We can kill both of the small soldiers. I don't think he made good decisions, to be honest. We keep the Elspeth Smite. He won't kill us, and we won this game. We just need to execute it correctly. Unless he has some, you know, surprise here. He also doesn't draw the card, man. That's some extremely aggro play. So he will get them on the next turn, and he will go wide, and this is his plan. He wants to kill us this way. But we should be too smart for it. Haha. I can kill this already, that's pretty good value. And then smite the veteran. Yeah, I like this play. Because it means we use the maximum of our stuff. It also means we get another... Please, Garden. Man, we are so winning this game. It's crazy. Unless they have this one card like Counterspell or, you know, something weird I didn't expect. But if they tap mana, and they seem to want to tap mana. Alright. Let's start with this one, because this is the effect I really want. Like, I can live without the rest, but this one needs to happen. And I mean, this will be transformed. And it will be during our turn. Simply because on their turn... Did I tap the freaking wrong mana? Oh, that's bad. Okay, I think, I hope we still win, but that was not what I wanted. You know what? It means that we are cycling. I need untapped white landman. I won't get untapped white landman. Alright, is it Thran Spider? I mean, I guess. Oh boy. It's still fine, but I feel that I had better way to tap it. Maybe not. Maybe not. I only had 2 white mana. Of course, we defend, even though we have an 8/8, but his board is scared. Reinforcements. He needs Harbin from the top, otherwise he's losing, and on the next turn we untap. Let's see if he's Harbin gamer. Alright, this is still blue mana, he can still draw into it. And he will explode if he doesn't hit Harbin. Oh, Harbin is... Yeah, Harbin is perfect, because he has 1 mana for the soldier and then Harbin, and that's 3 mana. But he didn't hit it. He's not a good Magic gamer. Like, Mythic, high quality Mythic player would hit Harbin and win this game. What are you doing, bro? Alright, let's see the +1s. I think with 3 blockers and 10 life we do not die to this, and when we untap with all of this stuff we don't get killed anymore. Alright, we are not answering to the triggers, so let's hit the blocks. Probably... no, this is the most optimal way to do it. And they will die, so we don't care. I mean, he deals, what, 6 damage total. That's not enough, man. We can transform, you probably don't need it. And we are at 4, and the game is over indeed. It was closer than I would like it to be, but at, you know, at point of 8/8 and the Shark, they're out of the game. They needed Harbin.